Hello, how are you? Everything is okay? Good. Let me, yeah, I think it's okay. Yes, it's where we are here for another video, and from a hope in our heart. Yes, the last video I did, a lot of people were, you know, feeling depressed because it was very, as I said in the beginning of the video, this video is going to be hard to listen. Yes, but it's our reality. Yeah. You don't need to go far. You don't need to, let's not put some blind in our eyes, not to see what's going around. You had turmoils everywhere. Wherever you look, there is some struggles. France, this week, they are fearing for a civil war in France. Turkey was like it was. Greece was like it was. You had some problems here in England. Manchester this weekend, big one, big crash. So yeah, situation don't look very nice right now. Even last week, AU, the European Union, sent a message to everyone saying to prepare a kit for survival. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's a list of everything that you have to have in house just in case. Just in case. You know, emergency kit, they called. So you have to have a lot of things in your house just in case. I am okay. I collected water from the rain. I have my wood cooker. I have a lot of sunlight in my house, so I will be okay. Especially because I have hope in my heart. I am a positive and very futurist person. I know what is in front of my eyes right now is not going to be what is not going to be for future. No, we are going to be okay because future is bright. Is bright. And I'm going to show you this. I'm going to read something today for you guys. Description of the New Jerusalem. This man, John, he was the youngest of the followers of Jesus. He was the youngest one. He was about 18, 19 when he started to follow Jesus. So he lived a long life. He died more than 100. So, and he was called the disciple of love because he was very kind, very soft heart man. And probably because of this and because he suffered a lot in the end of his days, when he had this revelation, he was in an island by the Greek side, Turkish and Greek side. And this island was very dried, no plants, no water. So he was probably questioning everything that he has gone through. Nearly 100, he was about 90 when they put him there. He was 20 years older than me when they put him there. So probably he was questioning. It was worth everything that I went through. And my friends, the disciples of Jesus went through. Look, 80% of them was killed, the cruel deaths. So probably he was questioning, like I am questioning, like everyone is questioning, like you are questioning. Is worth it being here? Yes, it is, because you are just fulfilling our own choices and desires and programs. We made a program for our lives. We are here because you choose to, and because you decided to, and you have a program. And with us, with me, and with you, there is your friends, your spiritual friends, your guides, that depends on you also for growing, for evolution, spiritual evolution. So you are responsible for yourself, for who is here that God put in you on your care, and for the ones that is helping you from above. It's if you have this knowledge in here, you're going to be more responsible. You're going to pray more. You're going to try your best more. Because it's not just you. There is a family, spiritual family that depends on your choices today. Choose your best. Choose your best. My one is big. 4 kids, 3 son and daughter-in-laws, 7 grandchildren so far. Just here. And apart from friends, apart from extended families like my nephews and nieces that lives in here, that depend spiritually on me also, they all phone me, "Auntie, what do I do? And this is happening. Pray for me." Yes, like me, you are also. How many have you got in your hands here in this planet that depends on you, on your prayer, on your advices and guide? I am depending on my guides. Without them, I'm nothing. This week I had an experience like this. I was feeling this turmoil inside me and say, "God, what's happening?" And then I talked to my angel, the head of my my guides. I said, "What's going to happen? Why I'm feeling like this?" And said, "Okay, ask questions." And then I started to ask questions. And it's related to one of my grandsons, the oldest one. And then I sent a message to my daughter. And then she told Mom, "Yes, we are having some issues with him." So, you have to be connected to receive the messages. I received the message, something is not right. I didn't know anything. And yesterday my daughter said yes. He's just 19 and he's already with the pressure of his heart is so high. So he's in medication. For you to have an idea, my medication is 5 milligrams. His medication is 20 milligrams. He's just 19. And he's having problems on his kidneys. So, yes, Angel told me in the right time, and I said, "Okay, let's do this because I'm going to be in Cyprus." They live in Cyprus. So, you're probably going to have some rituals to do on him. So, yeah, if you are connected, you receive the messages. So, I count on my guides to help me, and they count on me to help them. I am responsible here and I am responsible there. You are responsible here and you are responsible there. So this man, he probably was questioning. And then Yeshua decided to show him what's going to happen on the planet on his days and during the centuries. So he had the visions, and his guides took him here and there and showed him what's going to happen. So Revelation book is very interesting. You should read it. So at the end, he said, John, I'm going to show you the description of the New Jerusalem. This was given to John 2,000 years ago. It still didn't happen because the times from here and the times from there is different. We are time frame. You are in the planet and they are outside. They are not tied to time frame of the planet. We have a time here, they have another time. As the prophet says, for God, one day is like a millennium, and a millennium like one day. So for them, just 2 days after this revelation, for us, 2,000 years. So Revelation, book of Revelation, chapter 21, verse 9. And one of the 7 angels who had the 7 bowls full of the 7 last plagues came and spoke with me, saying, the same angels that were giving him the plagues before, that is going to happen still, it didn't happen yet. There is a lot to come before this. Come here. I shall show you the bride, the wife of the Lamb. The bride is a city. And he carried me away in the spirit to a great and higher mountain, and showed me the holy city, Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God. This is not the Jerusalem we have got today. It's not the same. The one in earth now is going to be the capital of the millennium, but not the capital of the new world. The new world is this Jerusalem. Coming down, which means it's probably one of these, what's the name? These rocks that is around. There is many came, there is something is coming towards our way. Oh dear. Well, it can be. There is thousands of this, what's the name of this? It's meteors coming towards the earth from the Sirius constellation, from the side of the Sirius constellation. But it's still very far, but there are a lot of them together coming towards the earth. It's like a battalion of meteorites coming. It's going to take a long time to arrive to our solar system, but they are coming. And look at it. Jerusalem coming down out of heaven from God. It can be one of these meteor being the city of God. Wow. I just linked the facts because I was listening to it about 2 weeks ago. The scientists is following this bunch of meteors that's is coming towards the solar system. Verse 11. Having the glory of God, her brilliance was like a very costly stone, as a stone of crystal clear jasper. It had a great and higher wall with 12 gates. And at the gates 12 angels, and names were written on them, which are those of the 12 tribes of the sons of Israel. Verse 13. There were 3 gates on east, and there are 3 gates on the north, and the 3 gates on the south, and 3 gates on the west. And the wall of the city had 12 foundations stones, and on them were the 12 names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. And the one who spoke with me had a gold measuring rod to measure the city and its gates and its wall. And the city is laid out as a square, and its length is as great as the width. And he measured the city with the rod 1,500 miles in length, and width are equal. So the city is a square. Okay, the measurement is a square. It's 1,500 miles. It's interesting, 1,500 miles. It's not that big, is it? Okay. And he measured its walls 72 yards according to human measurements, with also angelic measurements. And the material of the wall was jasper, and the city was pure gold like clear glass. The foundation stones of the city wall were adorned with every kind of precious stones. The first foundation stone was jasper, the second sapphire, the third chalcedony, the fourth emerald, the fifth sardonyx, the sixth sardius, the seventh chrysolite, the eighth beryl, the ninth topaz, the 10th chrysoprase, the 11th jacinth, the 12th amethyst. These were the stones that were decorating the wall. Okay, probably here and there one. I would love to do it. I like art like this. I like to work with stones. Verse 21. But she's already been prepared, so I'm not going to be there. She's already been prepared. Verse 21. And the 12 gates were 12 bells. Each one of the gates was a single bell. And the street of the city was pure gold, like transparent glass. Well, this city doesn't need light, is it? And I saw no temple. You see? No temple in the city. So it's not going to be the Jerusalem from here, from the millennium, because Jerusalem from the millennium has a temple. So it's not going to be here. The city is coming down. Yeah. Verse 22. And I saw no temple in it, for the Lord God and the Almighty and the Lamb are the temple. And the city has no need of the sun or of the moon to shine upon it, for the glory of God, the glory of God illuminated it, and its lamp is the Lamb. And the nations shall walk by its light, and the kings of the earth shall bring the glory into it. That means the city separated from, it's like a separate place, but it's still, we're going to have nations and kings and governors. So it's going to be a normal city, a normal planet with nations on it. And in the daytime, its gates shall never be closed, because the city doesn't have night. Is another characteristic of the city. No sun, no moon, and the light is constantly, the city is awake 24/7. or 7. I don't know if it's gonna be 7 or 24, but it's not day and it's not day and no night. It's just day, no night. Yeah. So his gates will never be closed, and they shall bring the glory and the honor of the nations into it. So nations is gonna come to that city to honor. And nothing unclean and no one who practices abomination and lying shall ever come into it, but only those whose names are written on the Lamb's book of life. Uh, Chapter 22. And he showed me a river of the water of life, clear as a crystal, coming from the throne of God and of the Lamb. In the middle of its street and on either side of the river was the tree of life, bearing 12 kinds of fruit, yielding its fruit every month, and the leaves of the tree were for healing of the nations. So there is a stream of water running all over the city, and there is trees on the riverside. And these trees are the tree for feeding people. If you are sick, you're going to go that take one. Well, sick, as you know, you are not feeling that well. Don't think you're going to have sickness in there. And they shall no longer, verse 3, and there shall no longer by any course be, and there shall no longer be any curse, and the throne of God and of the Lamb shall be in it, and his bond servants shall serve him. And they shall see his face, and his name shall be on the forehead. So the people that is going to be working on this city has some names here on the head, on the forehead. Not everyone is going to have this name. It's the one that is working on the city. Probably was like identification. It's like today when you go to a gym, you just have to put your fingerprint there and get in, and the gates open. Probably for this seat, it's going to be here. Verse 5, and there shall no longer be any night, and they shall not have need of the light of a lamp, not the light of the sun, because the Lord God shall illuminate them, and they shall reign forever and ever. So what it's saying here is this city doesn't need this sun, but it doesn't say that it's not going to have sun. This city doesn't need the sun, and it doesn't need the moon to illuminate it. But this doesn't mean that it's not going to have it. You don't understand? You have to understand what he's saying here. And there shall no longer be any night, and they shall not have need of light of a lamp, nor the light of the sun, because the Lord God shall illuminate them, and they shall reign forever and ever. So this city doesn't need it. Doesn't mean that you're not going to have it. Understand now. And he said to me, these words are faithful and true, and the Lord, the God of the spirits of the prophets, sent his angel to show to his bondservant the things which must shortly take place. So what he's saying is, everything that he said to him, all this revelation is true and it's going to happen. He showed this to John because John deserves to know it. He needs to know it. Verse 7, behold, I am coming quickly. The angel was saying, blessed is he who heeds the words of the prophecy of this book. And I, John, am the one who heard and saw these things. And when I heard and say, I when I heard and saw, I fell down to worship at the feet of the angel who showed me these things. And he said to me, do not do that. I am a fellow servant of yours and of your brethren, the prophets, and of those who heed the words of this book. Worship God. Worship the big creator, not angels, not anyone else. He said, I am your brethren. So he was someone that was being in earth. He was human that was graduated to be, and he said, I am one of the prophets. So probably he was Isaiah or any one of them, or Isaiah or what's the name? Jeremiah, one of them. And he said to me, do not seal up the words of this prophecy of this book, for the time is near. And then he says something very, very should be in our heart so we can understand what's going on today, in our reality today, 2000 years after. Let the one who does wrong still do wrong. And let the one who is filthy still be filthy. And let the one who is righteous still practice righteousness. And let the one who is holy still keep himself holy. Behold, I am coming quickly, and my reward is with me to render to every man according to what he has done. So, he was saying, things is going to be the way it is, like, whoever does wrong is going to still do wrong. But whoever is righteousness is going to be more righteousness. Is going to do more right stuff. Don't bother about persecution or destruction or violence that is around us. The prophet, the angel said to John that it's gonna be like this until the end of the days, until the city come down. It's gonna be like this. So no worries. Let's just concentrate into what we have to do as light of this planet. Menorah. Yeah. We are the menorah of this planet. You are the light of this planet. This menorah can be lighted at all because the light of this menorah is not physical. The light of this menorah is spiritual. The Jewish people doesn't light the menorah. Never. Because menorah is spiritual now. It's like the city, the holy city that is coming down from here. They don't need the physical light. Do you understand now? And then, let me say something else very quickly to finish this video. Doesn't matter if someone believes or not on what I finish reading right now. Doesn't matter. If you believe or not, it's going to come. And doesn't matter the time also. This revelation came to John 2000 years ago. It still didn't happen. But if someone 10,000 years ago in Egypt or in Persia or any place in China, India, in Canaan, had said that in future we would have electrical cooker, or you're going to have television, or you're going to have phones, they will believe? No. They said, no, that is impossible. If someone said 10,000 years ago that we would have lights, we're going to have lights like this, people said, no, it's not possible. If someone said 300 years ago that we would have airplanes flying on top of us, and drones, and helicopters, someone would believe? No. So it doesn't matter if you believe or not. This is going to happen. Because I'm 100% sure that someone on those days was saying something would happen like this, but people didn't believe. So it doesn't matter if you believe or not. It's going to happen. Doesn't matter the time. What time it happens will happen. These people, you never know what's happening now. Me, I would never know what's happening in 1,000 years. Unless, okay, like John, I had visions of it. I did already. Something is going to happen in planets that is very interesting. Very interesting. About 25 years ago, I had a dream about drones. Drone was not there yet, and I saw them. I saw them in a vision dream. I saw them. And another, probably 20 years ago, more, I saw London. Completely different from what it is today. Marvelous, beautiful, modern. When I had the dream, I was talking to some engineers. They said, that's not possible yet. You didn't have this material yet to build a city like this. And I saw it. Another one that I saw was in Tel Aviv. I was walking in the street in Tel Aviv, and I saw houses, floating houses. On top. It's not possible yet. But I saw something in future, long future. So how I'm not gonna be optimistic? I saw it already. I was there. I saw it. Like Jerusalem, it's gonna be like this, coming from the sky. Yes, there is hope. So for you that you are afraid of, don't be. Hope. Future is gonna be. If someone believes or not, it's gonna be. What I'm drinking today is ginger, something else, Anix, the little stars, Anix star, yeah, and it's hot. So yes, people, life is great, future is fantastic. The present now is a little dark, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You're gonna be through it. Our ancestors went through it. Why not? Why not us? Probably next video I will tell you some of my experiences of visiting other experiences that I had before this actual experience in Earth right now. I was here before many times, and I was blessed to be going visiting one of those, many of those actually. And this was for my spiritual growth. So yes, God bless you, keep you safe, and with loads of hopes in your heart. Okay, bye bye.